guys have. Was the homeowner gonna come? Yep. And Ellen and Richard, they're going to be following Sam, so they'll be around too. Sam was waiting for them to come out, so they should all come on over.
Make some chairs.
Mark, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Thank you.
You can join us at the table.
Okay. I've heard you speak. That's why you look familiar.
Where?
At the Historical Society, one of the walks. Yeah. I thought you looked familiar. It was a great.
Yeah.
You want to?
No, no, sit down.
Oh, huh.
It's present. Reservations.
Righty.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna call this portion of the meeting to order at 11:10. We're just here to finalize our discussions on 181, 183 River Street. After our site visit and discussions with homeowner, builder, and preservationists, we've kind of come up with some ideas here for our motion. So I don't know if there's any discussion needed or if we just want to go right ahead and get our motion out there on the table.
I think this is ready. Information.
Yeah, Bob had provided some wording for a motion, so, want my scribble here, but, Bob's motion was that because there are elements of the early 19th century house are not there anymore, it's been altered so much. According to the preservationist team that we had on site just a few minutes ago. And the owner is willing to use architectural elements in the house, in his new house and take some of those pieces out. As we selected by a historic preservationist. We had Richard here for that. There's no reason, there's nothing to gain by imposing a demolition delay. And the other element of that is that the owner would agree to photo documentation of the exterior of the house prior to it being demolished. We do have some pictures, and then George is going to supplement that based on maybe there's some pictures that we don't have on the outside. So that was the motion, is not to impose the demo delay because of those items that we just discussed, and again, saying that we could photo document the exterior of the house. So, yes,
Photos?
Yeah.
On drone?
I think just photos, right?
Photos.
Just photos.
Photo, just
Yeah.
on the outside.
Yes.
exterior?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So we do have some pictures that we took the last time we were there, and just
Oh, okay.
make sure that we've got everything that we want to have, and just have that
I
done.
just want to know
Right.
exactly what to do.
Yeah, no, it would just, I think George has volunteered to come back if there's some, we're gonna look at the
Better
photos.
than I am.
We were going to have some photos that George already took, and we're just gonna go through those and see if there's anything else that we missed that we
Oh,
would want
great,
to
great.
document, and if not, then we're good, and if so, then we'll be in touch, and George will just come back at some
Good.
point and take some exterior photos. So that's the, so yes,
Two things I'd like to add would,
Yes.
would it be realistic to photo document the inside as well for documentation purposes before it comes down? No, but it, not our purview, but I think it's pertinent to have a record of it as it sits before it doesn't exist anymore. And the only other thought is on the demolition delay. As long as the preservationists are given the time that they need to do what they need to do. I think either the choice to impose or not impose should rely on them and how much time they need. That's my only thought. I don't think we need to put much of one, but just enough to allow them the time that they need to salvage what they would like to salvage and repurpose.
Well, the owners already agreed to work with the preservationists and to take the necessary time.
We're meeting a week from Monday.
And can I make a suggestion? Just it'd be nice if the commission gets some kind of update on after kind of.
Really?
Yeah. After the work's done, just on what the plan is, and
Yeah, what I'm gonna use and
Yeah.
things like that, okay.
that'd be lovely.
And what he takes out for wood, windows or whatever, you want an idea of that too?
Yeah, that'd be super.
Okay, good.
Just to clarify, so we are not going to follow what we,
No, this is a new proposal.
I just want to be
Correct,
sure. I
yes.
understand, so that-
Yeah.
This was the proposal up to today's.
I know that.
Yeah.
I just want to be sure that
Yeah,
that
yes.
means it's a total change of proposal.
correct, yes.
But the reason, yes.
Good for good reason with additional information that was garnered. today.
Right. I just want to be sure.
Yeah.
That I get it.
George?
On Sam's suggestion that we do photojournalism inside, closed space, not very well lighted. My camera wouldn't even, take a photo. So if that's something you're suggesting, somebody with a lot more sophisticated camera should do that. And so the question is that something we're asking the owner to do? Or that's the question.
The camera I got on my phone is really good. It's one of those new phones. At least I was told that the other day. Yeah, I didn't know how to use it. If I took those, Sam, with the camera, well, you can say, well, I don't care, with my phone, and it gets into my phone, then I can print them up, I can email them, I can do all that kind of stuff with it from there on. And then you can put it in a folder or what have you.
So Sam, you'll work with Mr. Gilmore
Yeah.
on that? Perfect.
Anybody else?
There was one more conversation, and I'm not sure how it concluded, which was in addition to having the meeting about the structural elements that you're going to have, there's the stuff in the house. Was there a decision about letting people know about it, or having somebody like Eldred's come, or?
Well, I talked to Richard, and what we're gonna do, we had a conversation coming out the door, is to, like the furniture and stuff like that, donate it. That's what we were
Sons of the
talking about.
restore.
That Monday, and we're gonna go through all this.
So the
So I can get
stuff
every-
as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Richard's gonna take care of everything. for us, and he's gonna meet with us.
What a
on
great guy.
April 14th.
You are a great guy. You tell Richard.
Well, I love all of it.
Right. Hey, you, whatever your name is. What was it? Dickie. Dickie.
Oh, boy.
Not that.
No. Ah,
Just to dovetail on Melanie's point, I know we discussed about advertising. Is that something that we are going to ask the owner to do, to advertise?
The only problem I have with that is, I talked to Chris, I talked to Richard, and I don't want a lot of people walking through there. And Richard's got,
Richard thinks
he's got a Rolodex of people that he can bring in
Donate.
to do that, and
I mean, it should-
doesn't have to go crazy.
If the
If I
common
don't
good.
feel comfortable with it, I'll throw an ad in, but it's kind of a pain.
So, and the artist,
You know people that could come in while you're working.
correct. And they're insured.
That's fine, I know it was
And
discussed.
he's going to repurpose the elements in his own home. So
Okay.
Yeah.
it's
That's,
sort of,
I just wanted to get it on record if somebody would ask.
it won't go in a dumpster. And it
Understood.
will stay on the site, which is even better.
Understood.
Okay. So someone.
That's
wanna-
separate from the stuff.
Yeah, and
Correct.
they're really, I worked for both Sotheby's and the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And I
I
saw,
was thinking more of Eldridge for local interest stuff.
yeah, there really wasn't much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eldridge has become very concerned.
Yes, yeah, they have actually.
I guess they're not gonna buy back what I bought from them. Okay.
Okay. Are we good? Do we need someone to actually on the commission make the motion?
I
think so.
We do, yes, right?
Okay, so,
Go ahead.
given the fact that, we've had a preservationist team look at this interior of the structure, and found little or no early 19th century elements, present in the house. Their opinion being that, it had been worked over, more than once and multi-times, to come to that conclusion, and that certain elements of the interior architecture will be used in the new structure. The committee feels that a demo delay will, there's no purpose for it.
It's not warranted.
There's nothing to gain by having a demo. So we would vote to have no delay.
We had the time we needed to bring in the preservationists already, which would be the reason we would impose it.
And
Correct?
the owner has agreed to.
Yes.
Work with the preservationist team to incorporate items where feasible and to salvage others.
Right, so that was an all-inclusive statement, but I said that he would use elements, historic elements of the interior architecture in his own house. Do I need to go into detail about that?
That's up to you. If there was specific things that you wanted to call out.
No, because Richard may,
Mhm.
the preservationists may find
Mhm.
whatever interesting, and the owner might find this interesting, and whatever salvage itself.
I just suggest too that you incorporate and that the owner, in conjunction with the historic preservationist, will provide the historic commission with an update, a written update.
Yeah.
So that you have that information. It goes along with the photos, that what was there, what happened and.
I
what-
can do that for you.
So,
It's the inventory.
Yeah.
Sure.
yeah, in the new structure, the end result of using those interior elements.
Essentially some photos of
would be
what's
safe.
incorporated into the new.
And then allowing us to.
The photo document, yeah, photo documentation. Okay, I think that was everything.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, could I have a second?
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed.
We drop that lawsuit now, Jim?
Oh, gotta go.
Vote motion to reconsider.
Second.
Uh,
And we didn't have any attendees, so.
No, I asked if they wanted to speak, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
So, and what I tell you guys, so we have there's a historic commission meeting scheduled for next week. And I don't know if it's possible, we'll have the minutes prepared, so that you'll have a copy of the written motion and whatnot. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, motion to adjourn?
I'd like to thank the board. I enjoyed this. You're a lot of fun, taught me a lot. And Ellen, thanks again for bringing
Thank
this
you all.
back.
Thank you all for all
I
that
look
you
forward
do.
to it.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna.
We're gonna see you again on here.
Thank you very much.